What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Thirsty Thursday, and we're going to talk about some lottos to kick off Friday and talk about some things moving into next week and beyond. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along with us on the journey, guys. Check the description tab out. Tons of tools and tidbits to make you a more profitable and successful trader right there at your fingertips. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together. Traders War Room. All right, legal disclaimer, guys. This is not financial advice. The content is for entertainment and education purposes only. You're responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. Check out our website, traderswarroom.com. Guys, we are revamping the entire website to bring it a more professional appearance. Guys, we are coming out swinging in May. Check it out today and stay updated with all the products and services like these. Tons of products and services, guys. Truly something for everyone and something for every budget. Check us out today. Especially in markets like current market conditions, it's always good to go back there and try to learn a new skill or refine a new skill through some classes. Every battle needs a battle plan. We want you to build your plan with Traders War Room. Check out some of our classes we have available. One of our most popular features are the one-on-one mentoring sessions. Refine your strategy, develop a new plan, and increase your profitability. Guys, we truly want to invest in you so that you can invest in yourself and you can grow, learn, and share and become a successful trader. Book your session today at traderswarroom.com. And if you're not spun up on the Traders War Room Discord, guys, you are missing out. A true one-stop shop with free and paid services. Let me say that again. Free and paid services, guys. It does you nothing to take that link right there and come join the community of like-minded investors over at Traders War Room right on the Discord. And when you're ready, guys, and you want to elevate your game and upgrade to a premium tier, we give you a 5-day trial of Premium 2.0. I'm telling you, you are going to smash the competition at Traders War Room and get with the program and be in a group of fantastic traders and a community of like-minded investors. Guys, do yourself this service and come check us out today. And with that said, guys, we want you to invest in yourself in 2022. We hope you do that with Traders War Room. And let's go ahead and get into the video right now. Don't forget to stay to the end of the video so you can check out the new features, the promotions, and the events that Traders War Room has going on. All right, team, the Buzz Report. What's hot and what's not in the stock market? All right, guys, a killer day in the marketplace today. The Dow up 1.85%, the NASDAQ 3.06%, and the S&P 500 2.47%. Guys, this thing kind of started off kind of slow and people were a little wishy-washy, and then the stuff started coming in strong, led by Apple and Facebook bringing up the market. Guys, killer session to the market today. We made money on both ways. We ride the calls up, we ride the puts down. You make money both ways, and you end out green on the end. Here's a picture representation of the market lay of the land. You can kind of see where the struggling areas were at in the red, and the highlighted areas in green were the ones that were just making a killing. ETFs, for the most part, all the regular ETFs were doing fairly well. Those inverse ETFs that are becoming popular in a bear market definitely saw some struggles today. Here's your industry performance. Guys, technology took the cake along with communication services. Still green, but lagging behind was utilities and the industrials. Total premiums, calls versus puts. Guys, we use this slide here to represent following the big money, okay? So we got a lot of money flowing into Tesla, Facebook, SPY, Amazon, the Qs, Apple, QCOM, Google, and a few other ones. But we also, on the flip side, we got some money coming to the bear side in the Q, Tesla, SPY. So we have to be careful, okay? We don't want to hit what's called a melting point, all right? Where we get a sharp increase up and we think it's a full-on bull market, and then it just drastically drops out from beneath us, and a lot of us bull calls that are buying in on the ride up, we're left hanging with those heavy bags, okay? So we're paying attention, we're playing the market for what the market gives us each and every single day, and we're riding momentum based off of where the big money is flowing. Here's your top trending stocks, and we got a lot of these charts coming up here in a few. We're going to talk about Apple, we're going to talk about Hood, Roku, but I want you guys to start paying attention to a lot of these tickers on here because these are the ones moving and shaking. The penny market is starting to heat up, guys, and if you're not trading the penny market, you guys are leaving out an important part of your arsenal, guys. A lot of these don't have options, so you got to play straight stocks, but you listen, when these things move 5, 10, 15 cents and you're 100 to 1,000 shares deep on these extremely cheap stocks, that's money in your pocket every single time, and these things move quickly and drastically, and they can make some nice change for people, especially when the blue chip market is starting to struggle. And here's your futures. We got a few green ones on there, but remember, futures are just a glimpse into what could be, not what will be. These are just so that we get a plan in motion, and hopefully we have a rocket boom day to close out this week. All right, your top news is Apple, okay? So Apple sees bigger supply problems after a strong start of the year. So Apple on Thursday forecast bigger problems as COVID-19 lockdowns snarl production and demand in China. The war in Ukraine dents sales and growth slows in services, which the iPhone maker sees as an engine for expansion. Next story, U.S. economy shrinks in first quarter. Trade, inventories, mask underlying strength. Okay, so the U.S. economy unexpectedly contracted in the first quarter amid a resurgence of COVID-19 cases and dropped in pandemic relief money from the government. But the decline in the output is misleading as domestic demand remains strong. So I want you guys to understand this, okay? Sentiment is low. The sentiment long is low as well. So it's very bearish forecast. However, the economy still remained very strong, which is fantastic, which might have given a little resurgence into closing out today fairly strong. But we got to pay attention to it because what goes up must come down, and we don't want the downside to catch us off guard. We need to be ready for it. And I found this interesting. U.S. solar industry warns of slowdown due to supply chain disruptions and tariff uncertainty. So the U.S. solar industry is warning of a big slowdown in project installations this year as a global supply chain disruption and the threat of new U.S. tariffs on panel imports from Southeast Asia hit home. Guys, we got to pay attention to this, and I'm going to put out a few tickers that deal specifically with solar powered and green type of energy, and we need to put these on the radar, okay? So some of them will do well, some of them won't do well specifically because in the tight supply and demand and the crunch, the money's going to flow to the ones that have the best probability of success and the ones that are the juggernauts in their particular industry. So we got to get on the right ones, and we got to make sure we ride these in the right direction. So when we first think about solar power, we got to think of electric utilities. And here's some of the big winners, guys. There's a whole bunch in this particular industry. So you just have to kind of do your own DD and follow the ones that have the best potential and the best outlook as far as being successful. Then, of course, when you think of solar power, you think of renewable energy and equipment and services, okay? That is tied together, and these are some of the leaders in that particular industry. You guys need to pay attention to this because eventually this sector is going to boom hard, and because it's going to be built into the fabrics of everyday industrial life within America. So we got to get involved in these. We need to find the ones that have the most success for the future and have the vision to be something that are going to be popular and that most people are going to want as consumers. Now let's take a look at some of the alerts that were pushed by the analysts and by the algo bot today. For those of you that never been on the Traders War Room Discord, guys, we have over 25 real-time analysts that push buy and sell signals all day, every day the market's open. Let's take a look at a couple of them. First, one of our most loyal analysts on the Traders War Room server, he went ahead and got into a Tesla call, $850 call at 18.25. Now, this might be a little pricey for some, but you guys know as well as I do, especially with Tesla, you pay a little bit, you can make some bank. And the gamble paid off, and MTA walked you straight through the process, guys, with his trimming until he sold. Guys, only on Traders War Room, only on the Discord, you guys are making money in any type of market. And another one of the analysts on our servers, Demon, he went ahead and got into XOM trade. Guys, he's a little bit less expensive. He gets into a lot more of the ones that are navigatable for the smaller accounts. Got into this trade at $58 per contract, walked you through the process, and you guys got the alerts right on Traders War Room all the way up until exit time. 200%, and you guys know what? That's money every day on the street, and you guys are walking that straight to the bank. Traders War Room, guys, you need to hop on this Discord and check out what our analysts are all about. Now let's talk about the AlgoBot. Now, first of all, we're going to talk about the Traders War Room AlgoBot trade signal. Now, I want you guys to understand, this is only on Traders War Room. This is only on the Discord. And guys, this works on any platform. Robinhood, Webull, TradingView, TOS. I don't care who you got, man. Our AlgoBot works with any platform, on the computer, on the phone, and you can trade options and stocks. It doesn't matter. And we're going to talk about the brand new AlgoBot that we have running that runs right off the NASDAQ. So this bot signaled a short position on the NASDAQ right now. Listen, if you got a margin account, yes, you can short shares, but you can also go in puts, and it gives you suggested options on the NASDAQ, what type of trades to get into. This one, it gave you the QQQ. It told you to get into a 323 put. You know, you want on the day or one day, and you want the mark to be at 432. The bid is 427, the ask is 438, and the delta is at 0.5. Guys, it's giving you all the information to make you successful. And let's see how this ended up at the end when this bot went ahead and signaled the exit. Boom, and money made easy peasy, guys. 105% on that trade. Guys, I'm telling you, you're not going to find another algo bot that's out there that's pushing the information like Traders War Room is. These things are amazing. You guys need to spin yourself up on this. It's only on Traders War Room and only on the Discord, guys. You need to DM me and email me for questions. We got you guys covered with the good stuff. All right, and you're like, Chuck, maybe I don't got time to trade off of the NASDAQ or off of the S&P 500. I want some other tickers that kind of got a little bit lower price and stuff like that. Man, I tell you, Traders War Room got you guys covered. We got the AI intraday bot, and I'm going to show you some of the swing trades the bot told you guys to get into or at least consider. We're looking at Disney, we're looking at X, and we're looking at V, guys. It's giving you guys the underlying stock of the price where the signal came out. It's telling you what direction to go, long or short. And guys, this thing has been consistent over the period of time. These have fantastic swing trade results, and it even gives you the percentage of wins that's associated with the particular ticker, guys. We got 83%, 91%, 89%. That's money all day, every day if I've ever seen it, guys. What are you waiting for? Join us today and get involved with a true one-stop shop for all traders and investors, and come get you some. Now let's talk about some stocks. So what are we watching to close out the week strong, and what are we trying to get in to push out a couple weeks, and if not longer, especially when we're on this market dip? Well, we still got some earnings coming up, and definitely some of these are piquing our interest on how they're going to react tomorrow. You know, the Apple, the Amazon, the Roku, the Intel, we're definitely peeping those, as well as we're still watching that Facebook and the Twitter and the Ford and the PayPal. But we're also interested to see what Exxon and some of the other oil companies are going to do, as well as some of the ABIV and things of that nature in those industries. Guys, we got a killer session that's peaking up to look like it's going to be amazing, and we're going to check out some of the stocks to go out swinging on a Friday. Kicking it off with SPY. Guys, look, I know that a lot of you don't just trade straight SPY, but you need to get comfortable, especially in this market where the underlying stocks, they might be acting a little odd or something. Guys, get into the ETFs that are really moving, okay? SPY gives you an opportunity every single day. When you got something like this that's moving $20 to $30 on a day, guys, that's money going both ways, up and down, okay? So if you're looking to swing trade, I don't highly suggest swing trading SPY unless you really can see a direction, but this is an intraday and a day trader's dream, guys. Riding something down 20 bucks just to ride it back up, 10 bucks to ride it back down, another 10 bucks. Guys, that is multiple money to the bank every day. Get yourself spun up on some SPY and definitely pay attention to it because it tells you what some of the other stocks are doing out there. Another ETF that we're really paying attention to, especially tomorrow, is XOP. Now, guys, don't be afraid to get into this. If you start to see some of these energy stocks rising to the top side, man, might want to start thinking about going long on XOP, okay? Because we got to remember over there in Ukraine and Russia, that stuff is still popping off and things are still happening and gas shortages are happening and the supply and demand 101, okay? When the supply is limited, demand is high, guys, the price is going to go up, and wars just have a way of tightening that thing, okay? So we're paying attention to these and the underlying stocks that make these moves, the ConocoPhillips, the Chevron, the XOMs, okay? We're paying attention to these particular stocks because these are the ones that make this index move, and if those stocks are moving to the upside, rest assured this thing's going to move along with it, and if they start slipping, this thing's going to dump. So we're paying attention, we're making money both ways, so keep your eyes sharp. Apple, so probably one of the most anticipated earnings releases that we've been waiting on, and Apple definitely did not disappoint with moving very well today. However, they did note some definite supply crunches on the horizon, so I do see a little bit of a downward pressure from Apple. But guys, listen, this thing almost peaked up and popped up to the 165 area again. There was the hopes for the 170s, but everyone that was in those long calls, you were able to make that money and come out in Profitsville. So not a bad day at all in Apple. Guys, watch for the downward spin on Apple. I got a feeling we're going to probably go back down and test that 155 area before we probably bounce and start to peak back up to the upside. Tesla definitely taking a hit from some of its investors and its CEO being extremely boisterous on social media and stuff like that. But don't fear, man. Tesla's going to probably sink a little bit lower, dump, and then we're going to start to find that support down at the bottom level and start to reverse. But guys, look at this. Anytime you go from like 950 to like 825, dude, you are freaking moving as a stock. And Tesla's another one, just like SPY, that it's expensive to trade on like a swing trade, or it's also risky. But man, this thing is a day trader's dream, guys, because anytime you're moving like that inside of a day trading session, dude, that's money both ways every day, guys. So pay attention to Tesla and go get your money. And Twitter had some earnings, didn't do fairly that bad, but they also didn't show that they had a lot of user growth and stuff. So we're going to see a little bit of consolidation with Twitter. I got a feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if we dip to the downside just a little bit, and we probably can catch down a put. But really, at this particular level, what Twitter's waiting on is it's waiting on the final, pieces to the pie with this Musk hostile takeover, okay? So once we decide on what that's going on with that, we'll start to see the direction of Twitter. But for right now, it's probably going to fluctuate between, $45 and $50, and you can make money kind of going on both ways on this particular ticker. Just be cautious because it could dramatically dump or spike at any whim of any type of news catalyst that comes talking about Twitter and the Musk. Now let's talk about XOM. I actually like XOM for continuation. I think they're absolutely going to smash earnings. And guys, I think that we could potentially see a breakout past the $90 range on some fantastic earnings and some fantastic volume. So keep your eyes peeled on XOM. Now listen, like we talked about with XOM and XOP, if they don't do so well on earnings, okay, we need to also pay attention to that because we start to see the downward slide. We can make money on this one and we can correlate that back to the XOP, okay? So you can get two tickers for one. So we're paying attention to the movement. If XOM starts skyrocketing, we want to get in, ride that wave on the way up, ride XOP on the way up, and cash out on both of those and go off and have a fantastic weekend. But if it slides to the negative side, we do the same plan, only downward, and we get out and we get our money when it's hot, okay? Because I do think that even on a downward trend in this particular market, just closing out Friday, I think that would be a great opportunity to pick it up on the low and swing this out for a week or two. Roku, guys. Now, I want you to pay attention to Roku, okay? We're starting to see the selling volume subside a little bit, and we're starting to see the buying volume coming back in. That indicates to me that Roku is probably at a bottom point or getting ready to peak at a bottom point. We still need a little bit more confirmation, but at this particular level, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when we start to reverse. So you need to start thinking of your position in the Roku, especially if you want to trade something that is likely to reverse very sharply. And INTC, guys, I like INTC. I think even if it doesn't do so well tomorrow because it closed a little bit lower on after hours market, 3% down, I still like this one, especially at these levels moving forward. I think that even if we have a little bit of a downtrend closing out the week on Friday, we get in at a bottom level and we can ride this thing out. With this particular ticker, I would be looking out at least 2 to 4 weeks in your particular options. I actually prefer this for shares long, and I prefer leaps on this one, to be 100% honest. But I am bullish on this in the long term, and I do think we're going to spike down a little bit, and then we're going to jump very nicely, and we're going to start making those higher highs and higher lows. All right, guys, that's the main bulk of the videos with charts. Now we're going to talk about some of the new features, promotions, and events that we got coming at you that we're super excited about. You already know that we got the Traders War Room Discord, the one-stop shop. We got free and paid services, guys. Here's the stuff that we offer, man. Truly something for everyone and every type of budget, guys. We got those AI bots we talked about earlier in the videos. We got live on-demand pro trading support. We got 25 plus real-time analysts that give buy and sell signals, self-development learning center, weekly in-depth market analysis. We got live pre-market shows, live pre-market scans, live bell-to-bell trading. Guys, it goes on and on and on. You really need to come check us out at Traders War Room. Take a spin on that 5-day trial with Premium 2.0, see what we have to offer, and come get you some. We talked about the algo bot earlier, but guys, you already know we got that intraday algo bot that is absolutely on fire. We got the new SPX bot, and we just brought in to the NASDAQ bot. Guys, we are coming out swinging, and there is money to be made in any type of market, and we're giving that to you guys at Traders War Room. Why our algos are the best? They work on any platform, guys. They got proven results, and because it's the dang terminator of the market, guys, this thing is destroying it no matter what direction the market goes. You need to spin yourself up, and you need to come get you some, and you can only do that with Traders War Room. And we got some classes coming up to you guys. We got supply and demand zones coming to you in May. Another class in May we got is trading futures, and another one that was asked by popular demand, trading divergent, guys. You guys asked for these classes. We're going to give it to you. We want to give you guys the tools to be successful and give you that edge to be completely lethal in any market. And finally, guys, we got coming soon in summer of 2022, the Traders War Room instant messaging platform. You guys asked for a more streamlined place to get your alerts, and we heard you, and we got you guys squared away. We're going to have something coming to you that's like a text message, only it's Traders War Room alerts, guys. Next, we got the Traders War Room official merchandise going to kick off. Man, we got hats, shirts, mugs, mouse pads, masks, you name it. We're going to put a TWR logo on it, and we hope you guys buy this stuff out and show it off proudly to everybody. Let them know that you're a Traders War Room soldier. And finally, we got the futures trading bot. This thing is going to come out swinging. Trading futures is gaining a lot of steam, and people don't quite understand it. We got you guys covered only at Traders War Room. We're going to have the alerts and the guidance on how to trade futures, and what to trade. Man, we got you covered, coming out swinging, guys, in 2022. So again, guys, I ask, what are you waiting for? Join Traders War Room today, the true one-stop shop for all traders and investors, and elevate your trading game. And we want you to invest in yourself in 2022. We hope you do that with Traders War Room. Come check us out, traderswarroom.com. Check us out on the Discord, guys. You really need to get yourself on some of these platforms and go make this money with us, guys. We are killing it out there, and we want you to join us on the journey. And as always, remember, we're looking at the stock market like a war zone. The stocks and the sectors, those are our battles. We do it together as a team, guys. Attack, conquer, and destroy. And we're always going to war. So from the Traders War Room team and our battle buddy mascot Rocket, we want to say to you, if you're ready, follow us and we'll go to war together.